Well, Prime Minister, as for Jean-Claude Juncker, my start as Prime Minister was also in Finland. You remember that my first summit was in Tampere, and I remember two things of '99 of Tampere. First of all, the reindeer on the menu of the summit, and secondly, that we decided there to have a common European migration and asylum policy. I have to tell you, we are still struggling with the member states to have it. But I'm pleased that in your intervention you started with Santeri Alkio, who said, and I have a quote from him. It was Nils who helped me naturally. You're from Finland. The people's idea of the League of Nations should be urgently taken by Europe to build the United States of Europe. It's in the 20s or the 30s, I don't know, in the 20s, a fantastic project that needs to be built. And certainly in your intervention, I want to take 3 points that, in my opinion, are necessary for that. First of all, on the Eurozone and the governance of the Eurozone. I agree with you. We don't need a reform of the Eurozone to replace the homework that member states have to do by new instruments. They have to do their homework. That's not at stake. What is at stake is that a single currency on the world level needs a fiscal capacity, needs, based on that fiscal capacity, euro-safe assets to be used on the world level, to have a more harmonious growth inside the Eurozone, and also, in my opinion, to have an instrument against what we call asymmetric shocks. Because all this cannot be done by the homework alone of the member states. There is something common that needs to be tackled. So I agree with you, but the one doesn't contradict the other, in my opinion. And my second point is on the single market. You said, yeah, we have the best single market in the world. I will rectify it a little bit. We could maybe have the best single market in the world when we have also a single market in the markets of the future. Digital, energy, capital. And I think there is one good solution. Create one regulator on the European level, and automatically we shall see the emerging these single markets on digital, energy and capital. And then my third point is on defence. I think the biggest waste of money for the moment in the European Union is the lack and the non-existence of a real European defence union. We are spending half of the Americans in military. We have a budget in Europe on military that is 3 times bigger than the Russians. But we are not capable, I think, to do our defence alone. And that's because we have 28 times duplication. And so I hope that also European Defence Union will be one of the key priorities of the Finnish presidency. Thank you.